Hello everyone, Johnny Hurricane here from GamersHeroes.com, and today we'll be going over how to complete the side mission in the mountains in Genshin Impact. Let's get started. Alright, so once you get the quest, you are tasked with checking out this ice, of which you can do nothing about, with fire or anything normal. So what we're going to do first and foremost is go and bust these red things one at a time. Bust it, grab it, see the little red ring around my character? Boom. Now you can hit it. You can only do it one at a time, and there are 4 of them. Second one's over here. Kill the churl, the lava churl, or just run if you want. Your call. After you hit it with the second one, go around the crystal to the back side here. Bust this red crystal, and again, go over and hit the giant ice crystal. At this point, you should have hit it 3 times. Should have 1 more hit left. You can see it right over there. That's where we're going. Remember that you need to do it while you have the red glow around you, and you can only do it one at a time. So if you're missing one, it will respawn, don't worry. So like if you miss the second one or whatever, just look back there, you'll find it. Grab it. This is a long quest, by the way. This is not the end. Bust it, and then you can interact with this tree, basically turn in your little, I forget what they're called, the red things that you find, and you can get rewards for it. So just come back every now and then to do so. From there, you basically have to try and find a way up the summit. When you do so, it's blocked off by this cold wind, so you can't actually do it. Then you have to go back to Iris, and Iris will give you a quest to find more of these things to break. So, that's where we're going to jump next. There are 2 more that we need to break. This is where they are. First one, we will head to Glow Cavern. We're going to the bottom of this cavern. Basically, you just want to run all the way to the bottom. And once you're down there, you will find this crystal. Now this crystal is actually protected by a force field. You can see there's a challenge thing down there. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do the challenge, and that will break the force field. This fight is a little annoying because of all the ice stuff going on. You do have to beat it, like I said, but I recommend trying to get the little fire sealy spirits that roam the area. They go into the little statues. They will keep you warm. So get a couple of those around here, make it easier for yourself. And again, find the red crystals, break them, and come back. I'll lead you to them, of course. Make sure one at a time, and you're not frozen. A lesson I learned this time. There's that one. Second one, pretty obvious. It's right over there. Once you grab it, turn back around and hit the statue, or not statue, the crystal, and then wrap around behind this crystal because there's 2 more behind it. Once you're behind, the enemies will spawn, so watch out for that. But use this torch to make sure you don't freeze to death. Set yourself on fire if you want, like I did. There's broken rocks right there. There is one behind that. I just chose not to break it right now, so you can go do that right then if you want. But there's also one up here, and there's also one of them fire spirits, so grab this one and escort the fire spirit back at the same time. Make it easy on yourself. It's also there on the map, but really, that's not going to help you because you can't see anything. Last one, as I said, behind these rocks. I got Diluc, so I can just do this. Break it however you can. Grab that. Oh, look, another fire spirit. There you go. Escort that one home as well. And then you will be able to break this crystal. That's the harder of the 2. Let's move to the third one. Oh, and make sure you interact with, after you break it, make sure you interact with it. That would really suck if you forgot to interact with it and had to come back. Next spot is here on the map. This is where the next crystal will be. You will need an ice character here, so someone who can apply cryo. This one's pretty easy. Just click start at this one, and basically what you need to do is follow the fire spirit, Sealy, whatever it's called, and it's going to show you the pattern. So this one's the first one. Now this one will be the second one. Follow the pattern. 1, 2, 3. Once the thing wraps up, all of them will open up, and then you have to follow the pattern. 4, 5. I'll run through it just in case it's the same, so you guys can see what my solution was. But just pay attention, you'll be fine. And from there, use your ice cryo character, and 1, 2.
Faster. Okay, faster.
3. There will be a fight after this, a big one, so be ready. 2 rune guards and that big rune guard. And 5. Once it activates, head over and open the chest, and that will trigger the battle. win the battle, drop down below, and this is where our last crystal is. So let's make it easy. Here's one right here. Make sure when you break the ore, you hit the button to collect the ore, or it doesn't count, as you just learned. Now head over to this one on the other side, basically. Same thing, boom. If you're starting to freeze, activate that torch. It will heal you up. Third one right here. Fourth one, the 2 fire sealies in the room, the fire spirits, we'll have to make sure that they get home. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. Head back here. These enemies will spawn, but they'll be really, really weak, so don't worry too much. Another torch here. Oh, and grab this while you're here. Why not, right? Walk over a little bit further, and you will get a surprise. There's the fire sealy. You don't have to break this if you don't want to. I just did it because it hit me, and I didn't like that. You need to escort the fire sealy home. And then there is another one in the room as well. So there it is up there. Make sure you grab that. Escort it. You can see the other one right there. That one's a little bit more tricky to get to. Once the first one's home, that one's up there. I was lucky, and when I jumped up here, I got close enough, so try that. If not, you can go up on the wall and can glide. It's a long glide, but you can do it. Bring it home. And by the way, after this, we're still not done. There's another thing we gotta do. This is a very long quest chain. Or it's actually just one quest. It's a chain of events. Open the chest. There's the last obvious, you know. There's also this weird record. No idea what it means. Maybe make a note of it. I don't know if it'll come into play later or not. Record of something. Grab the quartz. Go bust the crystal. Boom. And make sure you start that. Next, head to the Entombed City Ancient Palace waypoint and work your way up. This basically cleared the wind so you can go to the top. And this is the last part, I swear. From there, I recommend killing all the enemies in the area. Use an archer or a mage for those flying ones. I know they're annoying. When we get to this spot in the map, we're going to find, again, we have to do the same thing. Break the red ore, break the orb around us, and then go and break some crystals. But these ones are all floating in the air. So follow my path this time. Make it easier on yourself. If you have Venti, might be a little bit easier to just kind of boost yourself over there. I do, but to make it so everyone can do it, this is how you just jump into it, no problem. Bust that one. That's 1 of 3. Work your way back up to the top. Next one will be up here in the map. There's a giant hilly troll, or whatever they're called, Shawa trolls or whatever. Ice ones up here. Kill that, and then in the little arena near here, you will find the red ore. From there, follow this path. Jump over here, jump over here. I'd recommend after you break the crystal, get ready to jump off, or else you're going to have to run all the way back up. So break it, run this way, and jump, and jump. Glide yourself back home. Make it easier on yourself because you got to go back up. Head up here. You got to climb this time. You'll have to climb. Follow the little fire spirit. It'll help you out. It was near the snow org. Use a wind user, and basically you got to cross over here. There will be some enemies. They're not, I think they're just basic enemies, so take them out. You can see that the last red crystal is here, and a chest, so 2 birds, 1 stone. Once the enemies are cleared, bust this open. Don't bother flying back. Hop off the cliff here. The crystal's right down here. You do have like 30 seconds, I want to say, but that'd be annoying to mess up. This time you can just write it down because we are wrapping this up right now. You're going to get yourself a little cutscene, and then you'll have to return to Iris to complete the quest, and that'll be it. Alright, that will do it for me. If you liked what you saw and got what you needed, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Later, Gators.